Aquaponics is an intensive, environmentally adaptive form of agriculture that combines fish farming with soilless crop production. It's a closed system that makes very little demand on local water supplies, and it utilizes very little energy to operate. Here are 5 good reasons why we at InMed are so excited about aquaponics and are fully committed to its development.
Jacob's Ladder, a mustard seed community here in Jamaica, provides a home for more than 90 physically and mentally challenged people. Denise Perkins is the administrator.
Food security is important to us because as a charity organization we depend on donations from many people. Having this project online with the fish and the vegetables, it would mean that the protein content of their diet will be improved greatly. We won't have to be dependent on other people, and with the surplus we'll be able to sell that. It would help us in other areas to buy other things.
Aquaponics requires relatively little in the way of mechanical processes. Compared to many traditional forms of agriculture, it's a very low user of energy. And thanks to nutrient-rich water from the fish tanks, an aquaponic system needs no chemical fertilizers.
We are an organic society, so we don't use no chemicals, no for spraying insect or anything, and no fertilizers to pump up the plants, and we don't cut and burn either.
As an institution of agriculture, we are moving towards new agriculture, and we are trying to give students that frame of mind to accept change. Aquaponics is one of those changes that will push agriculture to the next step wherein we'll be utilizing limited resources.
Water use is extremely efficient. So there's not much need for a lot of water. So we are conserving on water. Because this system is solar powered, we're producing clean source of power, which means that it's not fossil fuel, we're not emitting any gases to contribute to the greenhouse gases. So for me that is amazing, and I would think the best way to go.
With its low setup costs and minimal land requirement, aquaponics has the potential to create opportunities for small and first-time farmers, for local communities, cooperatives, and even public institutions. Here at the Metcalfe Street Secure Juvenile Centre in Kingston, Jamaica, an aquaponics system is being built that will provide both food and activity for the young wards.
The wards, remandees that we have here would have been those who have come in conflict with the law. Their ages from 12 to 17 years old. We're hoping that the wards will learn some level of responsibility, and it will also enhance their career choices.
Well, the great thing about this, they're learning something new, they're applying their knowledge, and they're growing something which eventually they will eat and love.
What we are trying to do is have them participate, those that can. It brings them to their fullest potential. It gives them things and a sense of self-worth.
Having helped create successful aquaponics projects in Jamaica, Peru, and South Africa, InMed know that the business case for this form of production stacks up.
Our main focus is on growing kale, cilantro, and arugula. However, we're experimenting with tomatoes, parsley, cabbage.
We don't have a problem with selling fishes because fish is in demand. Right now we cannot get any fish to buy. So we know that we don't have a problem with the fishes.
Depends on which crops you plant. You have to, first you'd have to do your market research, know which crops there is money on it, right? Then you do your research and all of that, then you get the seeds, you plant them, and you sell them to the current market.
The profit margin is good, and it is utilizing space in a very, very limited way and producing a lot of crop, a lot of good quality crops. And I'm sure that's what they want. It means making money.
It's a troubling fact that across the world, fewer and fewer young people are taking up farming. However, there seems to be something about the combination of agriculture and intensive varied plant production that captures the imagination.
Infectious enthusiasm. Startup day one, the entire school community came on the farm to see it up and running.
When I come on the aquaponics unit and I deal with the fish, sometimes some of us delve into the ponds where the fish is and we get to deal with the plants. It's really fun, more than being out there in the sun and dealing with a lot of soil. We're dealing with water, new technology, and it's really cool.
5 years ago, if you told me I'll be a farmer, I would say no, because I'm not that type of person who's going to go to the bush and do all of that stuff. But, you know, after I was told about aquaponics and I did my research and everything, I realized it's a new and innovative way of farming. And I think it's very interesting.
A growing global population, inequitable distribution of healthy foods, climate change, these are just a few of the factors that demand fresh thinking about agriculture. The world clearly requires solutions that are high-yielding, environmentally sustainable, and nutritious. And we believe that aquaponics can play a big part in meeting these challenges. We hope that you'll support our work.